The table over here shows a number sequence. Part A, state the values of A and B over here. If we look at this table closely, we can see the values at the end, which are where A and B are, they are alternating between positive and negative, and they are the sequence of triangular numbers, just we add a negative sign in front of every second term. So the value will be the triangular number sequence, and we just add a negative sign for the even number terms for number of terms n. So for A and B, we have the triangular number of 5, which is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 15, and we have a positive 15. So A is equal to 15. What about B? Since this is an even number of terms, this will be a negative number, and over here, 6 triangular number is 21. So negative of 21, that is B. Now for part B, form an equation for V in terms of n, when n is an odd number and when n is an even number. As I said, for odd numbers, they're just triangular numbers of the number of terms. So the formula for triangular numbers is, for part 1, n times n plus 1 by 2. And for part 2, it's for even numbers, which means there's just a negative sign in front. So for all of these, we just put a negative sign in front of this formula. So for part 2, it is going to be negative of n into n plus 1 by 2. For part C, this is find the value of 17 squared minus 18 squared, so on till 125 squared. Realize that this is the whole pattern up to 125 minus the pattern from 1 to 16. So all the numbers from 1 to 16 are omitted in this pattern. So we just do this formula, the odd numbers formula for 125. That'll be 125 times 125 plus 1, which is 126, divided by 2, and then minus of this formula, even numbers formula for 1 to 16. So that will be minus of negative 16 times 17 by 2. So this negative and negative will become a positive. So we can erase all this. That's just plus. And this final answer will simply be 8011 when you calculate it out. So you can write our final answers. A equals 15, B is negative 21. This is n times n plus 1 by 2, B1. B2 is negative n times n plus 1 by 2. And C is going to be 8011. That's our answer.